There's an upper limit, I believe.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so essentially we're just doubling the limit.
Give me a second.
So it's now
100 gold, yeah, 100 gold
yeah.
tops.
Yeah, so if you use, I say if you use both, you can go up to 200.
So I can make a splint.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure this won't bite me back in the ass in any way.
It's good. Narrator voice. It bit him in the ass in every single way.
I know. Yeah, this is definitely gonna bite me back in the ass in every single way because you gain this back on a short rest. So every short rest you can generate out a spin armor.
Nah, it's not that biggie because even short rest or long rest is still like in a couple days we will get the next level of armor available and that's it.
Mm-hmm. I think I was joking with my sister that the problem I have with a survival-based campaign is that party brought along a 3D printer who is both capable of printing out gear that's metallic, to be clear, that's metallic, as well as food and water.
Oh yeah.
Because you have create food and water as a level 3 spell.
And it turns out if you wanted, turns out 3D printers break most campaigns. Who'd have thought?
Mm-hmm. I mean, 3D printers are used for space exploration. What can I say?
So remember, guys, don't make Rashi die.
Rashi is essentially letting you guys play on easy mode.
Next character when Rashi dies is not gonna be a 3D printer. Well, it's straight gonna be create food and water. It's, but not the printing. Or seeing the other way, make use of Rashi while you can.
Yeah.
The other thing good with Rashi is the turn undead and destroy undead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just let me finish loading up my tables and we can begin. All right. My recording has started.
But
Did someone send previous recording to Kiwi?
I believe David shared a YouTube video of it.
Cool.
but
Buds have been called.
Mm,
Oh, yeah, one other thing. For Gru, so not for
no.
Gru, sorry, for Roy. Inside the same pouch where you found the immovable rod, there are 3 gemstones. They are essentially just tiger eye gemstones that are 10 gold each. So that's just 30 gold worth of gems.
Does Roy immediately know that, or do I have to get them? Or do I have to get them like appraised first?
I'll say that Roy knows enough about gems to not have to worry about finding someone to evaluate them.
So I was gonna say, yeah. This
And the
doesn't
other
bother me because
thing,
I can't read.
and the other thing is, I was kind of joking regarding the spellbook thing for for Lastrana last week. So I'll just share the spells with you right now. It's inside the chat. Those are the spells inside the spellbook. So there's quite a number of them.
Big this hand, Shamani.
Ooh, Clone of Cold.
Great invisibility. Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh, counter spell, fireball, lightning bolt, fly. This guy was packed.
I mean, Lestrada would recognize the mirror image and shatter as well. She knows those.
Okay.
I know almost none of them.
Roy wants to pitch the book into the nearest body of water.
Well, you guys are already outside.
Lestrada is not letting Roy anywhere near it.
Yeah.
But I found it. Finders keepers. Come on.
You're not planning to keep it, so
Just like imagine Roy saying that in the way a small child would like. Come on, I found it. It's mine.
All
Roy,
right.
with that money, we're gonna buy you something nice. Is that okay?
It's not the money. It's the. I really just want to pitch it into a body of water
Why?
because I can. Because I can.
Rashi pulls out a notebook and sits in a long couch. And what does that make you feel?
Like I want to pitch it into a body of water.
But why do you want to pitch it in the body of water? What does that make you feel that you want to do?
Because I can.
So you want to do things because you can. Are there other things that you want to do only because you can?
Okay, that's enough fucking around.
Okay.
As okay, so to be fair, not to be fair, but to be clear, I have no idea how a wizard's gonna learn all these spells without the components. So, but if anyone picks a wizard, let's talk about it.
It's
the moment.
it's in D&D rules is like you just spend the money.
It's not just the money. You need the materials to
No,
to
the mon-
do the
the mo-
work.
the money is for that. The rule says you spend the
Mhm.
money for
Copying the.
for
Basically
a
copying it.
for a representation of the space expensive paper and the components.
Yes. Where are you finding the expensive paper and inks?
It's the rule says it that you don't need to buy it specifically.
I thought they did. Oh well. I mean, you know what?
I mean, technically,
We-
the expensive paper would be your own spell book.
You know what? Let's just go with that dance. Yeah.
Okay, mental note to take one level of wizard, so that
Eh.
I can have the spell book and then pitch it into a body of water.
Lestrana is not giving you the spell book.
Yeah.
I
This is a
mean,
6,000 gold spell book, FYI.
if they are willing to take one level of wizard for that shenanigan, I will give it to them.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so enough futzing about. So we left last week with the party leveling up. I assume that everyone did their leveling up things.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm invincible now.
Invisible?
Invincible.
Oh.
Famous last words.
I heard invisible.
Sharpshooter. I took sharpshooter.
Good.
But the party also cleared 2 shrines.
Yeah, and because of things, the only infusion Lestrana still has active is currently the rope.
Mm-hmm.
But where is other infusion?
The other infusion was on Aster's weapon, but Aster's weapon is now magical,
Ah,
which means I can't infuse it
why it's magical?
because class things.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Warlock thingies.
I assume they took the blade pack.
They did something. Kiwi just let me know that the sword would now be magical and the +1 would be redundant. Plus, if it's magical, I can't infuse it anyway.
It's I think Kiwi went to level 3 in Warlock, which is the pack of the blade, which makes weapons magical. Yeah.
So, plus I can now infuse 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
Would
You
Roy
want
like
to-
a magic bow?
Ooh, magic bow. Let's talk about that when we're not on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And the party also did discuss a plan with inverted commas about crossing a pit of over a large chasm to reach another shrine.
Mhm.
But that being said, by the time you do clear this particular shrine, it's already in the middle of the afternoon. So where would the party like to head to?
Where we going originally, I will say.
I think we're planning to head over here.
Yeah,
All
let's at least get close to there, I would say.
All right. I would say by the time the night falls, you do reach about here-ish, just about halfway there.
We halfway there.
Whoa.
And the sun has already fully set.
I don't want to be living on a prayer. I don't want to lose another character.
They always live on a prayer.
And you do, I'll say the party does find a place that's safe enough to rest in.
Excellent.
So as the party is taking a long rest, is there anything you'd like to do?
Mm,
This is specifically targeted at the person who can print stuff right now.
Rashi goes.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to clear the printer bed.
Yeah. Because at least for Rashi, even Rashi would prefer Splint, right? I guess.
Yes. Let me check. I have. Yes. Yes. All the way yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What?
For when he transforms into the beast, I assume.
You said breakaway splint?
Cast off armor.
Yeah.
Basically stripper pants.
It
What?
gets removed as a bonus act. It can be donned or doffed as a bonus action.
Why you wanted that?
Because the
Because-
beast's a barbarian.
Because Kobold wants armor. Beast does not want armor.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so stripper pants.
Let me think about the cast off part.
Don't you have that? Isn't that a thing in the infusions?
Technically, it could be, but that's also an infusion slot that's taken up.
Mm-hmm.
My AC is 21.
21 AC. I'll say my issue with cast off armor right now is that it prevents me from ambushing you.
That's your issue.
Yes,
The-
I have issues.
But
The
the
DM
cast.
has issues, yeah.
Why? But that is for put it in. What
No,
if
you can
we?
put it on and off as a bonus.
What if we do a middle ground and we just say that he can put it off as something fast, but put it on takes a long time. That way, David can play the thing and it's not broken.
Let's discuss that after the session.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe we can see. It's like we can discuss things. Maybe Lustrana figures out something that would be more mechanical and less magic.
Exactly. All right.
Like all the metal plates, you need to thread it with a little not wire, like a thread. So it's a cloth thread. So it's pulled out together, and you just pull the string, and every piece fall off. But then you need to thread it again to put it on.
I believe that was one version that we discussed. But
So
anyway,
We can figure it out
later.
later.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
Okay, so The party takes their long rest successfully if there's nothing else that anyone wants to do.
Did they discover the ability of hitting twice?
Okay.
Something equally dumb.
Alright. Okay.
I mean, I could throw a rock anyway.
I can fire a rock from my bow. It just happens to be attached to a stick with the fletching on it.
Yeah, that's all arrows, isn't it? Better.
Anyways, next morning.
Tomato, tomato.
Anyway, next morning. So this is a long rest, so please do recover all your long rest abilities, spell slots, etc. And you're still heading towards in a northish direction, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. So can I have my start of the day rolls? So once again, we'll consider Lestrana to be assisted by Esther for the survival roll.
Roll stealth, thank you.
Very stealthy. Perception is questionable. Ah.
I
Okay.
can see
Very
through time.
high rolls today.
Well, at least I'm starting off okay. That's at least one thing that was rolled above a 10.
Alright. So Gray, can I have my 3d20s? Okay, they're all 3 natural 20s, so there are 3 encounters. No encounters today. Oh well.
Don't try the DM too much.
You can try it a little as a treat.
So the party, quietly but with purpose, you make your way towards the north, making good time.
Making my way.
Before you begin to eventually enter what appears to be a flooded area,
There's water here.
kind of swampy. I'll say as you begin trading through the waters of the swamp, the first to notice this would be Roy. There appears to be signs of combat in this area. There are broken arrows and javelins, that type of stuff, kind of floating in the water in the surrounding vegetation. And the next thing you do notice is that there appears to be just heavily decomposed bodies of small creatures under the water, as they've already been reclaimed by nature.
What is being reclaimed by nature?
Is there anything? Is there anything worth taking?
No.
What is being reclaimed by nature?
Small
Bodies.
bodies of creatures that look kind of frog-like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do not mention this at all to the group. If there's nothing worth taking, then it's just an old battlefield.
What's his name? Alvex will let you. Alvex, who will eventually go through and see all this, will let you know that these beings are known as the Grung. Grung. They are small frog-like species that are kind of tribal.
Are they friendly?
They have their own language. They can be communicated with, but they only speak that one language, which I happen to know.
Good. That's good for your profession.
Yes, so maybe if we find a survivor or sorts, we can ask them what happened, but right now I don't see anyone around. Okay. But you do eventually make it to where the shrine is.
Okay, let's do what we do.
All right, gamers.
Okay, I forgot to drag you guys to that.
No, I was drawing something in the map. Okay.
I'm going to make what's called a pro gamer move.
Oh no.
Hey, this is Roy, not Chad.
I mean, I experience pro gamer moves all the time. They're usually scary and
There's water
dangerous.
here.
Mhm.
About 10% of the time, they have good
Yeah.
results.
So the water here is roughly waist high. Oh no, it's lower than that. It's 2 feet deep. So waist high for gray-ish. Yeah. It's roughly 2 feet deep. You do see the two monoliths in front of you that are the carvings of frog-like figures dancing.
Hey, because I thought we weren't gonna session, I didn't take my morning bio break, so is it okay if I just run off and do that for a few minutes?
All right, sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is a place. Is it considered like difficult terrain to walk?
At 2 feet tall, it's probably not difficult. Let's see, 60 cm is roughly just a knee height, so it's roughly knee height for most of you, so it's fine. I'll consider waist deep to be considered difficult terrain. Knee height not that much.
How tall is Gray?
Then it will be difficult terrain for Gray.
He's like like up to belly side.
Still really short.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
no.
waist deep and Gray is like wearing heavy gear, so difficult terrain for Gray. Oh, okay. Is the door open? Ah, okay. Yeah.
Ooh, the door is open.
Yes. So you do. I just arranging the stuff because Screw is not here, but just quickly setting it up.
Do you want to do a break?
Oh
Like
no, I'm
do
done.
the
I was
normal
only
break?
thinking
Well,
that. Oh, we can take a normal break then, since we're still waiting for Guru.
so do we take the break or not? I got
Uh,
confused.
Yes, right.
yes, let's take a break.
Okay. Good night. Gonna take a nap.
Hello. Well, there is someone here. I mean, does it? Well, I think there are other people in the universe, but that could just be in my head, so.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
I'm here.
Hello here.
Is everyone back?
We still don't have the group.
Alright.
Hot take.
Mm-hmm.
Assume that I did a hot take on whatever topic you like.
Okay, I return and immediately attack whoever is in front of me.
Lastrana.
No!
We fairly knew ye.
Roy has disadvantage because he has no melee weapons anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready to go. Sorry that
It's
took so
just for
long.
sake of convenience.
We
No
took
worries.
we took a break.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He
okay.
took a quick break as well. So let us continue. I was halfway through the description. So so this building in front of you, cursory glance around, appears to be arrow shaped, so it's a bit of a triangle. There is covered in swamp foliage, so there's bushes and trees that grow from the roof.
Mhm.
And leading up the stairs towards an open pair of doors, is it just looks like it's covered in swamp grime.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Roy's just, someday we're gonna find something that's not covered in swamp plants, and it's gonna freak us the hell out.
No, we won't. No, it won't, because it'll just mean that we're not we're not still on Schult.
Oh God, I hate being on shelf.
Do you imagine not being on Chult?
So warm here.
Is
Humid.
it? Yeah, it is. It's lightly raining today.
You
Oh,
imagine not being on Chult? Oh, best
can you
memories ever.
imagine not getting through a day where your clothes are not stuck to your body because they're wet?
Well, from either rain or sweat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Your hair is above water gray.
Mm,
Hans Gray a tube for a snorkel.
snorkel.
I will go on today without having to put my armor on.
Okay, let's explore. The faster we can explore this Guantanamo Bay, the faster we can get the hell out of here.
Okay, full shield and being cautious. I'll step forward into the not darkness.
All right, go ahead.
Did I die?
No.
Have we seen any inscriptions yet?
How about?
Not outside, but you do know there is light within. No, the lights do have gone up by now, so it's actually dark inside. Yes. But Rashi does have that lantern, so I'll just, for the sake of convenience, I'll just say that the party has no issues wandering around.
What is this?
So as you
Ooh.
enter the shrine, it appears to be filled with treasure. There are chests covered, open chests filled with coins, polished trophies and statues, pearls, jewelry, ornate pieces of armor
I
lying around the
suspect a
entire
trap.
shrine.
I
Hold
suspect
on,
a trap.
let me finish, please.
Sorry.
Yes, and up across the room, from where the party is entering from, you do see uh another pair of stone doors. In front of it, there is a mosaic of what you now know as a grung fighting a large cat-like monster,
Oh,
and which is actually now that Orvex is feeling better and fully rested, will let you know that this is a picture describing a battle between the trickster god Nanang stealing a spear from Shagambi, the other trickster god.
Mm,
All this is part of the Legend of the Nine Gods that was shared with the party a while back.
so wait a second. One trickster god animal is a frog, and
Mhm.
the other trickster god animal is frog people.
Yeah, so there's actually clarification with Orvex will let you know that there are actually two types of trickster gods that resemble frogs. There is Nang Nang, who is a small frog-like creature, it- uh, which is more like what he refers to as a grung, the race of creature.
mm-hmm.
Then the other one is Kubuzan, the froggy moth.
One of them got the short end of the stick, and I'm not sure which one.
Mm,
So I guess it's obvious that we need to not touch anything, right?
yeah,
Hold on.
this
So
looks like a trap.
there's a few other things. So above the pair of doors that is in front of you, uh, there are uh, it is another warning uh, that will be translated for you by Orvex.
Mm-hmm.
So this is written near the carving on the ground. It says, "Nang Nang teaches us to serve only ourselves." Uh, Orvex will let you know that Nang Nang is not one of the good, is not one of the better trickster gods.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the ones that want to destroy you and stuff. Evil
Heavily
ones.
selfish.
It's not so much that he wants to destroy you, he's just not interested in protecting you.
Hmm.
And
Unless it benefits them.
if destroying you benefits them, they'll destroy you. If protecting you benefits them, they'll protect you.
If
Hmm.
they say they teach us this to only serve ourselves, do they mean that we need to be selfish and grab something?
And there's a second message. So this one is near the carving on the ground. There's another message above the door. And
Mm-hmm.
it says, "Whoever among you is the richest, bring me your gifts."
I have 109 gold.
I have 0.
Sorry, I have 190 gold, not 109.
I have 29 golds on my pocket. Honestly, the richest here, it technically is Esther with the ring.
Well, the expedient to riches is Roy takes a crowbar and checks the door for traps.
Okay. I believe we said last time to look for traps is a perception, so give me a perception.
Oh, that
Uh,
was terrible.
well, you do not find any traps on the door. But at the same time, you do realize that the door has no keyhole or handle.
I have an expedient for that. Roy jams the crowbar in and and tries to see if he can get the beast to help him try to crowbar the door open.
Yeah,
So
that
you're,
door is gonna close on us.
so you're gonna try crowbarring the door open?
I'm assuming from that tone that you don't want me to.
No, I'm very excited that you do.
Okay. I tried to get Gray to help me with the crowbar because Roy's.
What?
Where's that from?
I don't know.
It sounds like somebody's being attacked by a cat.
Somebody's
David?
what?
No, I think that sounded like Silver.
Oh.
It wasn't me.
Huh. Hmm.
Anyway, can Gray help Roy crowbar the door open?
I would say between the two of you, you try to force the door open, but it does not.
Okay.
And you feel if you try any harder, your crowbar will be first to break.
Okay. Hey, Lestrana. If you put like something that spews fire out the back to boost the speed of the power of whoever's crowbarring the door, do you think that's a thing that can happen?
Probably not.
What I wouldn't give for something to explode the door.
Why do you want to explore the door?
Because clearly there is something behind the door that I want to see.
David, we continue to hear whatever you're watching.
And we don't hear you either.
Yes, and if you're talking, we don't hear you. David?
Yoo-hoo!
Okay.
David?
I think David may have messed around with Discord settings too much until he lost his ability to speak.
Ah, the hubris.
Mm-hmm.
We don't hear you if you're talking.
Yeah. So, putting Gray aside, how would the party... What is the party planning to do here?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna explore, but look for traps.
I think somebody needs to leave a gift.
Yeah, it seems like it the one that was richest.
Aster.
I'm gonna jump into this side of the thingy.
It's just the rooms filled with treasure chests full of coins and gold and jewelry.
Okay.
Does it say we have to bring our own riches? Because I have an idea.
I'm going this direction.
What's the most
Same thing.
What's the most expensive?
I mean, you could carry a chest full of coins,
Okay.
I guess.
What we were saying not to touch thingies.
Yeah, but I'm willing
Like
to. I'm going to
a
take
chest full of gold coins essentially would be more valuable than whatever you guys have.
I'm going to take a gamble here because
No,
I think that.
no, don't do it. Don't take a gamble. Put put some coins in it. You're the one with more coins. If it doesn't work, then do that thing. You don't need to go to the one dangerous first.
What do you think it's gonna do? Make this place melt?
We could be.
Fine. Let's listen to the boring people first.
Mm-hmm.
Roy takes out a bag of gold and then plops it in front of the door.
All right.
Does the door open?
No.
Roy picks up this bag of gold and does like several dances trying to get the door's attention. I don't know how you get the door's attention.
I would say a performance check, but I don't think it applies here.
Okay, yeah. Let's do a performance check to get the door's attention. Why not?
It's a pretty good dance, but the door does not pay attention to you.
Well, I tried.
Mm-hmm. Roy demonstrates that
Yeah.
he has the moves, but the door doesn't.
Test, test, test.
In the same vein, I'm gonna try to open the door by myself. I know it's futile, but I need to do it.
So you're pushing against the door?
Yeah, or like put it to the side. Like I feel like it's slide open to the side or something.
So you're saying this is a
Whatever
push
it's-
door, not a pull door.
No, it's automatic door. Automatic door that goes like,
So, all right. So you try pushing, pulling, sliding, but the doors do not budge.
Okay. Do this stupid thing. Let us all die.
Okay, actually, wait. Tentatively, and for reference, how fast does everyone run?
30 feet.
35.
not-
Gray is
I-
30.
I'm not faster than a door.
Okay.
I mean, I could step here and jump outside.
Okay. Staying as close as he can to the end to the door, Roy just picks up a single coin. Does anything happen?
You're picking up a single coin, right?
Yes.
Nothing happens. I'll say you pick up a piece of platinum.
Sick. Roy pockets the platinum.
All right.
Okay, now grab a chest.
Okay, a chest full of gold and platinum. All right.
Yes, I can't do it myself. I assume that a chest full of gold and platinum is pretty heavy.
No, platinum is lighter than gold, but yeah.
Okay, so I get someone's help and like, okay, let's see if this will open the door. Who's gonna help me, lift the chest?
I'll do it.
Okay, so pick up the chest, put it in front of the door. Does the door open?
No.
I open the chest, I pick up a handful of coins, and I do the dance thing again just to get the door's attention.
The
Why
door
not?
opens.
Hey!
Really?
There's a reasoning behind it, but the door opens in this case.
It really does? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm serious.
I can't believe that worked.
I mean, this is the first time you've held more than one coin in front of the door. The first time you held a bag in front of
No,
the door.
he grabbed a coin.
Okay,
Hold it
so
in front.
No, the first time he held a bag. The second time he held a single coin. Then he had a chest in front of the door. Now he has a handful of coins.
Okay, well, I'm
Gonna
gonna
go-
pocket. I'm gonna keep the platinum piece I picked up earlier and just put it in my pocket.
All right. So in front of you, as the door opens, you see a pedestal that's been carved to look like a ground. Yeah, that's it. It's just a pedestal.
There's nothing there.
No.
I check the room for traps.
Give me a
Just to be
perception.
sure.
Ooh.
You do not find any traps in the room.
How certain am I?
Very certain.
A 30 certain.
Hmm.
Is that the highest anyone's rolled on perception?
I can check. Give me a second.
Probably because no one else has a +10 in their perception roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When I said I'm checking the room for traps, does that extend to like the pedestal that the cube is on?
Yes.
Okay, so we
The
can safely
pedestal
take
is
the
untrapped, and from what you can tell, the pedestal is made of solid stone.
Pedestrian what? Sorry?
The
it's made of
pedestal.
rock.
But it's made out of rock?
Yes.
Hmm.
Does it look like it has the mechanic that other has to pull out a thingy, a cube from the
It does
inside?
not.
Ah, it's... maybe this is the one that they grabbed.
Why don't you grab it, Rashi?
Grab what?
The stone cube.
There is no stone cube.
Is there?
That's the thing, there is no stone cube.
Snarky, is there stone? Is there a cube?
No. There's no. The only thing inside this room is really just a pedestal.
Fuck. Somebody beat us to it. Their dance must have been incredible.
So dance for the money to get this one. Weird.
Apparently.
Does anyone, before going, does anyone else has any idea? Gray, Pastrana?
Is there maybe there's like a secret room here somewhere? No, if I was checking for traps, I would have found a secret room.
You will
Can
have,
we?
yes.
Can we assume? Yeah. Okay. Huh. What a stumper. I'm gonna check the rest of this shrine, see if there's anything.
Rashi already did kind of have the cursory glance through, but it's just various rooms filled with chests and
Rashi
treasure.
doesn't have a +10 to perception.
I did it passively.
Hmm.
Right.
But I'll say
And-
for Roy, who walks around, it'll be the same thing. There's no secret doors or traps within this shrine. It's just
Okay.
large rooms filled with treasure.
Well, this place sucks. I'm glad nobody hasn't yet invented like a small handheld device with a lens that can be used to capture video. That can be
Wow.
used to capture moving pictures, and so that there's no record of me ever having danced.
Hmm. It's not like minor image exists.
Side eyes, all the casters.
All the casters.
All right, so there's nothing here. Well, I guess we should move on.
So the party is leaving. Lestrada, Rashi, Gray.
Yeah, Rashi wouldn't take anything from here.
Yeah, Lestrada's going to make a note to check back here again. Because this doesn't seem like the kind of trickster god that would make things easy for us.
And we were supposed to have one empty thingy, and now we have two.
Yes, the previous one was Ijin.
But I think we also said something about having seen signs of a fight outside.
Yeah, but that fight was a long time ago.
Test.
Several days ago at the
Test,
very
test.
least.
Maybe
I'll
that's where.
say that the party here was roughly 2 weeks ago.
Test.
Hello,
David?
You're very quiet.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to make the thing work, and at least it works.
We
partially.
almost don't hear you.
I know because I'm muttering to myself while I'm trying to problem solve.
Facing
Yeah.
technical issues. Alright then, so unless anyone has anything else, we'll say that the party begins to leave the shrine.
Yep.
Okay. So you leave the shrine. Roy, you
Yo.
instinctively reach into your pocket and you realize the platinum piece you have is gone.
Aw.
And in its place is just, I mean, the coins aren't that large, but whatever used to be in your pocket that was a platinum piece is now a pocket full of rust.
Well, I guess I know what the trick is.
Steal
Gray.
from greedy god, don't get anything.
Hey, Gray, do you want a pocket full of rust?
No, that's fine, thanks.
Darn. Alright. No, next shrine.
I keep hearing something.
That's wife Brew. She's waking up.
Oh.
Alright.
What next?
Ooh, what's next? Not sure because the plan was to now go back to the one that,
Hmm.
but we still don't have a kiwi.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could go check here.
Let's go look for trouble.
But that would take require either wading through a lot of water or taking a very long way around.
We all know how to swim, right?
Yes.
If you ask me to swim, I'm nah.
I mean, we have a boat.
We do
You
have a
do.
boat.
You have a
Oh,
floating boat.
we have a boat.
Right. We've had a collapsible boat all this time.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Ah.
worth pulling out for this.
For crossing a river
So if
early.
you're crossing the river over there,
Let's take our boat out and cross a river.
I mean, do you want a short session, Kiwi? Kiwi Sneaky?
Actually, the thing is, actually, in this way is if you guys if the party is planning to head towards that place, um, knowing the puzzle, feel that it might be better for you to reach there, see the puzzle, and take some time to think about it.
Boat it is!
let's go boating.
Body.
Row,
Mhm.
row your boat.
All right. So I believe it was Esther who had it, but the party takes out the foldable boat. I believe, you know what? I'm just gonna say that the entire party can fit inside,
Mm.
and I'll check out the ruling on the boat later. So you do make it to what appears to be another shrine.
How deep is the water here?
I'll say depending on different parts. Some places are at this shrine is also 2 feet high.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but on the way here, the areas that were deeper, there are places that were like 6 feet deep at the deepest. So
I
still
mean,
swimmable, but the party would have had some trouble if they didn't have the boat.
mm, I mean, the travel to here then it would be a pain because like a couple feet on the boat, then everyone go outside, walk in the water, put the boat in another deep part, swim, row another couple feet, so
Mm-hmm.
on, so on.
Yep, especially on the way over. No, was it Gray? No, Gray rolled 11. Rashi as well as Roy will have noticed that there appears to be wildlife within the waters in the area.
Water.
Well, it's a
Like,
good thing we didn't follow my original dumbass idea and swim.
like crocodiles, things like that.
Mhm.
And
Crocodiles, large
leeches.
water snakes. Yeah. So you do make it to this shrine in one piece.
Do we wake it to the One Piece?
You do not, because that story has been so convoluted. I don't even think that the author knows what he's doing anymore.
Hmm.
I have
Ah,
complaints.
hang
I
on,
should
why are
get
we
back
back at
into that.
No,
the shrine?
I'm just dragging you
Okay.
guys to the next shrine. Yeah. So
Oh,
you
there's
arrive at another shrine. The wildlife in the area have decided that you guys are a big enough group that they don't want to come disturb you.
okay.
Cause mess with the fam.
You do see another large room within the water, coming out from the water. The same familiar two stone columns at the entrance, which have an image of a long-legged bird with a very needle-like beak. Looks familiar. Yeah. You might have met similar creatures back in Nangalore. Uh, the large birds from that place.
The one who's big.
Yeah, they speak common as well. Yes. Uh, the Orvex will let you know that this is Papa Zoto, the Elbis. And in above the shrine entrance, which you can see, you do see another plaque.
I see a crocodile or two.
Yeah, the crocodile has swam away. You guys, the group is too large.
I course.
So the crocodile swim
Oh,
away. It's the inscription above this shrine says, "Papa Zoto teaches us to bow before no one."
Bow before no one. Okay, so
Mhm.
the name Papa Subtle stresses me.
because Quetzalcoatl, but your daddy.
Yeah, it's like Daddy Subtle.
Yeah, and just a small. Once again, there's like due to climate and surroundings, the front of the shrine is also covered in mold, slime.
Oh,
Hmm
It is
okay.
grimy. Watch your feet. You're gonna slip.
And I think Gray just poofs to here. Water bad.
All right. So, appears that this hallway that you're in is has a bunch of is humid enough that moss is growing throughout this hall.
Barf.
Uh, the floor you're standing on depicts a tall bird fighting a giant frog. Um, Essentially Papa Zoto fighting Kubazan.
Daddy.
And there is a pair of stone doors that is on the other side.
Okay, is this gonna be one of these bullshit stone doors that the rogue can't lockpick?
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Can I try anyway?
You are essentially pushing your thieves tools into a flat piece of rock.
Is
Okay,
one of
well,
those that also the strong person cannot pull, push, and or I don't
Are
know,
you
open?
trying?
Yes.
Okay. Rashi opens the door.
Wee.
Pushes the door open.
Roy's super salty.
One day I'll find a door for you to pick.
Well, I mean, you could have tried pushing the door.
I'm a rogue. I
Eh,
don't understand the words push door. That is against my nature.
Mhm. So
Before
entering.
wait, before everyone enters, maybe you want to check the lighting because I think I saw the solution.
What solution?
But go ahead. Just go ahead, but I think the map goofed us.
Yeah, you're right. The map did goof us. I mean, it technically goofed me. Hold on, let me fix it. Okay. So, yeah, the map was. I think they missed out a single line, unfortunately.
It's still.
Okay, so based on the riddle, bow before no one. We
So,
need 4 hobbits.
Alright. Within this room, you do see a empty pedestal in the center.
Mhm,
There are 6 statues that face it from the walls.
mhm.
They appear to show bare-chested humans with heads of different animals. From the left to the right. So, left.
No, wait, no. Give us which one, like what the statues are, without telling us the position. That
Ah,
way, the position doesn't matter, and we can still have a puzzle.
okay. So from left to right, the heads are a lizard. Let me just write this down so that everyone knows. A lizard, a jaguar,
Mhm.
a lobster, a toucan, a bat, and a frog.
Okay, well, we know lizards aren't people. He says in a party with 2 dragonborn, with 2 lizard people. Well, reptile people.
Mhm.
They say not to bow to anyone, and then they saw they were fighting a froghemoth.
Hmm.
Was a froghemoth?
Hmm? Yes, it's fighting a froggy moth. Yes. At the same time, there appears to be an inscription written on the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's written in Omuan, so Orvex will let you know that it appears to be some sort of riddle. Uh,
Readably
this
this, Batman.
it says, comes with sunshine, leaves with night, hides in darkness, does not bite. Always joined to his caster, never strays from his master.
Hides in the darkness. Does not bite. Always trying to its
Sorry,
caster.
it starts from the top. Comes with sunshine,
Okay.
leaves with night, hides in darkness, does not bite.
Okay.
Shadow.
You just knew that?
Yes.
Wow.
No, I've never seen this particular riddle before, but Silverfur has seen so many riddles like this.
All
Does
right.
it feel? What does it feel to have a massive brain?
Okay, so what do we do to create a shadow?
You need light. That question is, where do we need to put the
Put your
shadow?
faith in the light. Maybe we need to cast a shadow in one of these statues, or cast the shadow of one of these statues to another place. Put one of them in shadow. Leaves with night. We need to put one of these statues in shadow and will disappear.
So, Rashi, what are you doing?
Thinking.
All right.
Are I gonna grab the first one? Is it like movable? Is it like? Can I just grab it and move it?
So that would be the statue of the frog, the human with the frog head. You try to push it around. It doesn't budge.
Gray goes
And
and
you
stands
shuffle
in front of the jaguar.
I did not shuffle them because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So the one in front of the you stand in front of the one with the head of a jaguar. You try pushing it. It doesn't do anything.
Is there a light in the room? There's not, right?
There's none, which is why the only light here would be Rashi's lantern.
Gray tries to block the light from the lantern getting at the jaguar.
All right. Nothing happens.
Gray kicks the jaguar on the shin and walks out of the room.
Yeah,
Your
there's
toe
so
hurts.
there's so many combinations of things that we could do with lighting or shadowing different things.
Hmm. Okay, but what if? Let's just knock down the uh, the the statues. Let's make them bow before us.
I tried to move them and they don't budge.
You just try to move the one.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one and try to move it. What is this one?
This will be the one with the head of a bat.
Okay,
And
grab it, move it.
as you reach towards the statue, the wall behind it disappears.
Oh. 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 What if all of these have a hidden compartment behind the statue?
I mean, I did the same with the other one. I couldn't, and Gray did the same with the other one. Gonna try to the next one. Next one, I'm gonna try to grab it and such.
Nothing
And the
happens.
one is the toucan, right?
That would be the toucan, yes.
Well, we have a door
Yeah.
opening. Can I pass through the
So
statue?
this particular crawlway is 2 feet wide and 3 feet high.
Jeez.
So it's a ventilation duct essentially. So I'll say most of you can try squeezing through. It should be fine for most of you.
I say I cannot enter that.
Fair.
Aw, am I gonna have to enter? Am I gonna have to put my life on the line again?
I mean, looks at Gray. It's a small one.
Okay.
Okay, somebody take like a chewing stick and like, hey, Gray, come on, fetch, and throw it into the
Gray attempts to crawl
Into the
into the
thing.
tunnel.
All right. So you crawl into this tunnel and there is a right turn, but you squeeze your way through until you reach a small room. Appears to be a strange grid. Hold on, let me find the handout for you. You find this grid carved into the wall.
huh.
Oh,
Uh,
Jesus.
Hold on, let me just copy. Let me just drag it somewhere where you can find it. Yeah, in the future.
I'm gonna stare at this until I get cross-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Is it like one of those puzzles where you need to move? There's some spaces and you need to move the tiles.
6, 7, 8,
I mean,
9, 10.
if Gray examines the wall, it will be he'll realize that this is just a carving into the wall where some of the tiles are of a different color, but there's
How many?
no movable or sliding pieces.
15. That's 105 squares. So like, some of these are colored, which means there has to be like a code or a cipher somewhere.
I see now what you mean by a week-long puzzle.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Which is why I saw the puzzle and I was like, okay, this is probably something that's good enough for for the party to chew on for a while.
I hope we don't become that meme about like a DM searching for puzzles for their party, and they're googling like puzzles for 5-year-olds.
Not really, but I would say I do like some of the puzzles within Tomb Annihilation because they feel like escape room puzzles. On the other hand, the thing about escape room puzzles is if you fail, you don't lose a PC.
I once got banned from an escape room because my solution was to
I would
kick
have
the door
kicked
open.
you out as well.
Yeah, that's just not playing the game.
That's,
like-
yeah.
Look, they didn't make it explicit at the time that you were not forbidden from kicking doors open.
Maybe
That's on them, not me.
I guess it depends on the countries because usually when I step into an escape room, the guide says none of the doors or puzzles here requires force.
Yeah, actually, I gonna do back around and say actually maybe it's not Gru's fault. They should have explained it for people who doesn't done one of those before.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of those rules that gets put in place because somebody has tried to use force.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, this is where I want to end the session because I want to keep the day short, and there's a puzzle for the party to solve.
Okay, speaking of
Hey.
using
So the reason I phrase it that way because the party already has all the information they need to solve this puzzle. There's no other clues in the areas which the party needs.
So, obviously, I was distracted by a lot of shit. Is there anything on the altar outside in the main room where Gru's character is right now, where I could perhaps do a puzzle board? Because
No, that's
David
just
has no fucking clue whatsoever.
No, don't worry about it. I'm the same, and I hear everything.
Yeah, I'm completely lost as well.
That's why I'm asking, is there something on the altar that's like a puzzle board or something? Because otherwise we have basically, I'm going to start chiseling random pieces of wall into these shapes. Because that's my solution right now.
No, it's not.
There's no puzzle board on the altar?
No, that's not.
I'm thinking the placement of
To be clear, even this particular tile is actually still inside the secret room that Gray was in.
Yeah, no.
So
But if we're done, I'm gonna go find some painkillers.
Yes, go take
yes, Silver.
painkillers.
Yeah.
go take care of yourself. See you next week, everyone.
Later.
Yeah.
Later, taters.
Should I copy this out I'll copy this out for Discord so that the party doesn't, so you all don't have to come into Roll20 just to look at it.
That's helpful. Thank you.
So I'll
Yes.
copy the message from Papa Zoto, the riddle, the different statues, as well as the squid. All right. Because that's the information that's all the information the party will have had entering the shrine. All right then.
Okay. If
Is
you're
there anything you'd like
copying,
to clarify?
if you're copying that riddle,
Mm-hmm.
then I can assume that the riddle is how you solve the puzzle. The puzzle.
No, because he is copying every information that we have of the shrine.
Yes, the shrine only has a bit of information, so I'm just sharing everything.
Shit. Okay.
In the same vein, he's sharing the statues that they could be already be done with it, but it's information.
Mm. What if the solution is like the statues are golems and we have to defeat them in combat?
I want chocolate cake.
No, I'm gonna agonize over this. I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be preparing for Holy Week, and I'm gonna be agonizing over this. So thanks, Snarky.
You're welcome.
Hey, see you all next week then.
Yep, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Toodles.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just the button on my mouse that I had keyed to push to talk has died, but
Oh,
for some reason it just won't work. That one button won't work, and I guess I should try changing it to something else to see if it'll work for other things.
so it's more of a mouse issue.
I mean, it was originally it was I was still on voice activity issue. Then it was a why isn't my push to talk turning on? Oh god, what the fuck's wrong? Well, let me try this. Oh, no, that's working perfectly fine. Well, it's not responding, but it's still showing things. Ah, fucking hell.
So what did you end up choosing for Gray?
Oh, I already let people know and no one realized. I took Misty Step.
Ah, right. You say you popped that in front of the
I pop out of
image.
into the shrine out of the water, yes. I was being a little bit silly with that, but then we got distracted by other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess today was a bit short, and from what I hear, everyone was kind of excited to play. So we had, but because I said it was short, everyone ended up trying to talk over each other for things. All right, then that should be all the information. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it seems like it's all the information.
Mm-hmm. All right then. I'm gonna go off. I'll see you next week.
Good luck.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Thank you.